Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth. Impey pushes me toward the door, and I stay with him. I turn around and gently take his hands in mine. I shake my head as Impey looks at me confused. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here with you. Well, I know you might feel lonely parting ways with your beloved. Don't joke around, Impey. Even though he's trying to make light of it, I know what he's up to. That's not it. There's no way that I wouldn't be able to know what the... There's no way that I wouldn't be able to know what the person I love is thinking. Whoa. Too much alcohol for that. It's impossible to turn the Nautilus away from London and still make it off the ship. That's why you're trying to get me to escape on my own. Am I wrong? It's only for a moment, but the silence that falls between us seems to last an eternity. Impey's face twists in pain, and he looks away from me. I really wanted you to let me be the hero here. But you're right. There's no way to keep this thing from crashing at this point. In order to minimize the damage to the city, I'll need to switch the ship to manual control to make it land elsewhere. But since it's manual, someone's got to stay behind. So I wanted to make sure that you, at least, will die together, Impey. As Impey turns his face downwards, I place both my hands gently on his cheeks. Huh? I push his head up, forcing him to face me. Impey, do you remember? Remember what you said to me before we took off? That you'd never leave my side? Oh. I remember that very clearly. That's why I'm not leaving. I'm either going to survive with you or die with you. Those are my only options. I stare at Impey. I sense that a small light flickers in the depths of his eyes. Impey, which will you choose? Am I even getting through to him? Impey shakes his head, then balls his hands into fists. You always have to go way beyond my expectations. Which do I choose? That's a no-brainer. The only way there is to keep living with the one I love. And even if we die together, at least we die together. I bring my hands to my chest and smile. Within my chest is the life that Impey has worked so hard to take back for me. Now that that's settled, there's one thing I want to try out. I said before that there's no way to avoid a crash. But we might be able to turn this freefall into an emergency landing if we use all the backup power to overcharge the air brakes. Is there any area large enough to land the Nautilus? There is. Impey looks at me and grins. The Thames River is our last resort. I move to the last control panel along with Impey. Through the window, the ground is getting ever closer. While the Nautilus manages to keep itself level, its descent has considerably picked up speed. Impey, what should I do? Leave it to me. Like I said earlier, I'm going to switch to manual control. This is really going to be a long part because we're already pushing 40 minutes. And there's probably at least another 10 to 15 minutes in this. So this might be like an hour-long part, guys. Because I don't want to stop it. Because I probably should have stopped it. But then I was like, well, what? The next part's going to be like 15 minutes? You know what? Okay. At the risk of pissing everyone off, I think I'm actually going to stop this and we'll do one more part. Only because I'm really fuck it, this one will just be long. Whatever. This is going to be long because we're going to... You know what we do after we're done with the end? And we do the secret scene, and then we look at all the fucking CGs and shit. So this part's going to be like an hour, so whatever. Impey reaches the control panel and gives it a once-over to get an idea of how it works. His eyes dart from side to side, and his hands move even faster. His fingers fly across the controls with maneuvers as smooth and graceful as a virtuoso playing a piano. Then I hear a click, like two gears interlocking with each other. All right, I have control now. Will we make it? I don't know, but it's do or die time now, so I promise I'll take care of this. Impey gives the steering wheel a good spin, and I continue to assist with the controls by his side. The ship lurches again, and I see the Thames River through the window. Impey, I see the river. Good. We're going to go straight for it. We'll just have to hope this ship is sturdy enough. Even as we speak, the Thames draws nearer. Spacey, grab onto me. Impei's arms wrap around me. I feel the warmth of someone precious to me all around. This is something I never could have imagined would be mine after being called a monster and living in solitude. But I have it, right here and now. A moment later, there's a roar and the impact shakes the ship violently. The floor bucks wildly, throwing us into the air. Then, I look out the window and my face grows tight. Right in front of us and growing closer is the huge tower bridge. Impei, straight ahead! I know. It's not just my life that's on the line here. It's yours too. That's why I won't die no matter what. I won't let you die. But he's vibrating too much. It hurts my brain. We both grab hold of the emergency brake lever. We've already pulled it as far as it will go, but we pull it even harder until it reaches its limits and is about to break. Stop! Stop! Stop, stop, stop! Stop! Stop. Jason! You're making fun of Heavy Rain. Since playing Detroit Become Human, I swear to God, and I've watched so many videos on like all the things wrong with like Heavy Rain. It's like, Jason! When he's searching for his son. Jason! 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 Because that's what you do when you're searching for your kid in a mall. Jason! So robotic. Detroit Become Human, on the other hand. Fucking amazing. Hey, Heavy Rain was actually not that bad, but it was just some of the lines were pretty funny. Anyway, as we shout, the tower bridge continues to get closer and closer. And then we died. The end. Wow! And that was a good route, guys. No, I'm just kidding. There's a complete silence, as if time itself has come to a stop. We lie completely still, frozen in our embrace. But eventually, we turn our necks like rusted gears and look into one another's face. Did we stop? Yeah, it stopped. Way to go. After a while, we step out onto the deck of the Nautilus. The sun is just beginning to rise outside. The wind blowing across the deck is a bit chilly, but the light, signifying the start of a new day, is very comforting. It's finally dawn. Impei, you sound like an old man. I probably am. Feels like we've been on this thing for years. Impei looks at me and smiles happily. We stopped this thing without crashing it, and you're safe. Everything's good. I shake my head. There's one thing to regret. It's that the gravity alleviator that you and the old man built was broken. It's fine. I told you before, everything I need is right here, in my heart. We can just build another one. You and me, together. Yes, let's do that. I'll do my best to help. Impei looks at me kindly as I nod to him. For some reason, I begin to feel nervous and look away. Hey, Spacey, I think I've never really fallen in love before. Oh, well, that's good. That's actually good. What do you mean? I can't quite explain it, but I think I realized for the first time that this feeling in my heart is love. Oh, well, it's my first time being in love too, so as first-timers, we should get along pretty well together. You're right. We're both first-timers at this. I like the sound of that. First time falling in love, but not first time doing inappropriate things with people. Impei, you naughty little thing. Keep it in your pants. You know we can. He wants the half of the world with all the women on it. Man whore. Van Helsing should be the man whore. I mean, hello. Have you seen that ass? Whatever. Just kidding. Can't get over it, Spacey. Can't let it go. Impei takes a good look at me. Then he draws me close. Oh, we're gonna get a good CG, please. Whoa, Impei, you shouldn't. The horologium is already getting its strength back. My poison will probably start coming back soon, too. All the more reason to do this, then, before the poison comes back completely, right? Oh, beautiful CG. Oh, that one's even better than the kiss one. It's adorable. Oh, why do we don't get to kiss Van Helsing? Cock block me, game. Jesus. His embrace is warm and soft. That's so beautiful. I love it with the beautiful sunshine, and it's adorable. I can feel his quiet yet overwhelming love for me when he kisses me on the eyelids. That tickles. I know this might sound cheesy, but I'm glad you came into my life. I'm glad I fell in love with you. The man that I love is smiling right before my eyes. Look, and then look at it. Ah! This fact is the greatest source of happiness I could have. Me too. I'm glad you came into my life. I'm glad I fell in love with you. I love you, Impei. I know, but I'm pretty sure I love you way more. Why does this have to be a competition? Because it's Impei. That's fucking beautiful. We giggle, and another quiet kiss comes my way. The turbulent night comes to an end, and morning has come once more. Nobody knows where our future will lead, but it all starts with this bright morning. I really hope they get rid of her fucking poison in the second game. Stop cock-blocking me, game. Jesus! Okay, we're gonna watch the little themey song thing here. Oh, no. So and that's my only thing that this weirds me out is on the Victor one. We had an Impei CG, and I was like, I kind of got messed up, but, oh my god, guys. It's so cute. Oh my god. We'll watch them all again at the end when we still have the little hidden scene behind this and then the other hidden scene. So it's 47 minutes. So you're going to have to stick around with me for at least another 10 to 15 minutes, guys. So, I know it's train wreck. It's a tragedy. You guys are all sad because you hate this game and you hate watching it and you hate these long parts. Aw. They get better. Like, that's a good one, but they got so much better. We're still missing one. Possibly two. Oh, Axis Games, I love you so much for localizing this, just so you know. Please do more. Please, I will proofread them for you. Send them to me early so I can play them for my channel. And I'll be like, yep, nope, here's some grammatical errors, whatever. That is such a beautiful CG. I love that one. That one is really good. I actually like that better than the one where he kisses her. I really do, because that one's just so sweet and beautiful and just touching. And all right, here we go. Not the special scene with the little chibi, but the little scene, the after effects. Cool. Impei? Impei, where did you go? That guy. Everyone's going to be here soon. I sigh quietly to myself. I walk through the halls of the mansion, searching for Impei. But the mansion is completely empty, and I can't find Impei or anyone else. Just then, I hear a sound from the living room and take a peek in there. Impei? There's nobody inside but a single dog. Cece turns to me, then tilts his head to the side and barks happily. Oh, it's just you, Cece. I think it's supposed to be Sissy, because on one of the other things I saw, they actually spelled his name with a Y. Like, and they spelled his name differently, and I was like, but this is Cece. No, it's Sissy, but whatever. Hey, Sissy. Cece. I call him Cece, sorry, because that's how it's spelled. Do you know where Impei is? Sorry, you probably wouldn't know. He's a dog. He should be able to snip out his fucking master. I pet Cece absently and let my thoughts drift. I never noticed this, but you've grown a little since I first met you, Cece. I wonder if I've matured a little compared to a year ago. So it's been the past year. Yes. It's already been a year since the incident with the Nautilus that thrust London into an unprecedented crisis. Okay, so everything else has been like, it's a few months later, but this time it's a year later. That's interesting. Everyone else, like, after they die, it's a 1 month later, or like a couple months later at the moment. I think it's always just been a month. This is a year. It's interesting. The damaged parts of the city have been rebuilt, and the honors that and the horrors of that day are starting to fade from the people's minds. Looking back, the days and months really flew by. I sigh again and look around the empty room. It feels so strange. Just a year ago, we were all here. Lupin, Van Helsing, Victor, Saint Germain, and Delhi. There was so much going on back then, and it was always so chaotic. Plus, we had a man harem. But thinking about those days brings up so many fun memories. But now everyone's gone off on their own separate ways. The time we spent back then feels like a dream. The first person to leave the mansion was its owner, Saint Germain. Right after the Nautilus incident came to a close, he left the mansion behind, saying that he had to return to France. Saint Germain left the deeds to the mansion in the care of Impey and myself. He simply left a note behind saying that he wouldn't be returning to Britain for a while, so we were free to use the mansion. The next two to leave the mansion were Van Helsing and Delhi. Unbelievably, Van Helsing is now one of Delhi's subjects. Once it's all over, I'd gladly give myself to you to be killed. That's what Van Helsing had said previously. After getting advice from Impey, the answer that Delhi arrived at was to command Van Helsing to become a subject instead. Van Helsing was surprised at first and refused, but ultimately he did swear to serve the boy king as requested. Delhi has big plans as the heir to the throne of the vampires. He's going to continue speaking with the government, working to create a region for vampires to gather and live peacefully. Those two are really working hard. Victor and Lupin, too. Victor and Lupin are still here in London. Why they're not staying in the fucking mansion with you is weird. Victor's looking for something in the city and said that he can't leave until he finds it. While he continues his search, he also started a clinic in the poor area to bring in some measure of income. The residents of the neighborhood call him Doctor as a term of endearment, since he charges very reasonable rates for his help. He's also a fucking doctor, and he's Dr. Frankenstein, which still amuses me even from before. As for Lupin, he's still chasing after clues regarding the terrorist attack that Twilight had been planning in London. The Nautilus incident has been settled, but the connection between Nemo and Twilight remains a mystery. Recently, he finally got fed up at his inability to find any leads and shockingly went to Sholmes to ask for help. How adorable! Oh my god, I ship it so hard. I want to be the meat in that man sandwich, but I ship that so hard. It's adorable because they're like, they hate each other, but it's like, wow, they love each other. He's actually working alongside Sholmes, the man he had declared his nemesis. It's hard to believe. They secretly love each other. Oh! As I sit here with my memories, Cece gives a warning bark. I look at the clock and see that I have lost track of the time. No, look at the time. I need to finish getting ready for the party. That's right. It's been a while, but today everyone is getting together. I'm so excited that it's hard to contain myself, but where in the world could Impey have gone? Oh my god, is he going to come up in a fancy-ass fucking suit? I'm going to love this. I was hoping he would be able to taste my cooking before the others arrived. Just as I'm mumbling this to myself... I mean, why did you not look in his fucking shack outside? The sound of an explosion outside rattles the windows. Impey! I cry out and force the window open. I see smoke rising from around his studio, like a smoke signal. Duh. Where did you think he was? I run to Impey's studio and stand in shock at the scene before me. We really could have made this 2 parts, sorry. The area surrounding the shed is completely filled with billowing smoke. What is this? What happened here? From that sound earlier, it's apparent that something must have exploded. Is Impey all right? Impey, say something! Oh, is that the voice of my princess? I hear his voice coming from the ground nearby. A figure rises up from the carpet of smoke, holding his head. The wind begins to blow the smoke away, revealing Impey sitting there. Idiot. He's an idiot. I love him, but he's an idiot. Oh, wow. Smoke clears, and before me stands a woman of unmatched beauty. I thought I'd died and gone to heaven for a second there. Man, that was scary. What was that explosion? Are you hurt? Idiot. That's what she's saying underneath that. I'm not hurt, but my chest feels a little tight. Impei winces and rubs his hand over his chest. Your chest hurts? Is it your heart? Or your lungs? Is it because you inhaled smoke? You should lie down and get some fresh air. I get behind him and start to rub his back, but Impei shakes his head and turns back to face me, taking my hand. No, it's no use. The pain in my chest can't be healed just with that. The reason for that is because the cause of this pain is my passionate love for you. I love the hillbilly music. Not the time for it, hillbilly music! Uh-huh? You're not laughing. I guess it was a joke. Impei, please don't fool around in situations like this. Sorry, are you mad at me? Oh, whoops. I'm not mad. You're lying. You're totally cheesed at me. I won't do it again, honest. Will you forgive me? Does he really feel bad? I sigh, then clearly tell him how I feel. It's important to do research. Just be really careful with your dangerous experiments. Don't make me so worried. Yeah, you're right. I'll be careful from now on. Impei smiles kindly, then gently strokes my hair. I guess I know what they mean when they talk about having a soft spot for the ones you love. Impei's words and actions haven't changed one bit since the day we met. Of course they haven't. But now everything he says leaves a mark on my heart. How can I possibly stay mad at him like this? I know he's such an idiot, but you gotta love him, right? This isn't fair. Did you say something? Nothing. Anyway, what were you up to? You seem to have been working on some strange experiment for a while. It's almost done. I want it to be a surprise. Impei's been telling me that a lot lately and gave me strict orders not to go near his studio. I wonder if that's related to the explosion. Impei laughs boyishly and points to an object that looks like a small cannon. Go ahead, look! That's what I've been working on these days. Once it's done, we'll be one step closer to achieving our spectacular honeymoon. Honeymoon on the moon? Is that a cannon? Yep, test model number 1, and I've been having difficulties with it. There's still lots of kinks to work out. So that explosion earlier was... yeah. I miscalculated the amount of gunpowder needed and boom! Impei laughs as he states this scary fact. It's no laughing matter, really. But still, I lose any incentive to get angry with him when I see his childlike smile. I'm really sorry this part's so fucking long. This thing will fire its payload high into the air using the force of gunpowder. And the payload itself will have an even stronger explosive blast go off beneath it, sending it rocketing up into space. If my calculations are correct, it'll go straight for the moon. Really? To the moon? Yes. Just imagine it, Spacey. You and I building something together that will send us off into the sky, flying into the great unknown. That sounds dangerous and deadly. Sure. All the way to the moon. Impei looks up at the moon and points to it dramatically. He's fucking nuts. The dazzling full moon looks down on us peacefully, laughing all the fucking while at how stupid we are. All the way to the moon. Wow, we're dumb. Reaching the moon would be an amazing feat, but Impei is even more amazing for making such a thing a reality. He just charges forward without any looking to make whatever he thinks of become a reality. That doesn't make sense. Okay, whatever. Figure that one out. I'm able to stand alongside him, supporting him and making his limitless dreams come true. This makes me happy from the bottom of my heart. All right, it's time to launch our test model number 1. What? Right now? If this experiment is such a big deal, maybe we should wait for everyone else to arrive. I want this first launch to be just the two of us. Just with you, my beloved. Impei looks deep into my eyes, then tips his head to the side as if to ask me if that would be acceptable. There's no way I can say no to him. He had such a childlike expression before, but now he looks so mature and manly. How does he do it? All right, sure. That's what I like to hear. Oh, Jesus, we're gonna die. The two of us begin making preparations to fire the cannon. Impei gets the device ready and I help him. We've been working together this way every single day. And I hope that we can keep doing this forever. I want to live like this every day, dreaming the same wonderful dreams along with Impei. All right, it's ready. Oh my God, we're going to die. We lay out the fuse a good distance away from the cannon. Then we sit down next to one another, shoulder to shoulder. This is going to be quite a spectacle. I'm sure you'll be able to see it going up from anywhere in London. So Lupin, Van Helsing, Victor, and Saint Germain, they might all see it. It won't be just them. All of London will see it. They'll look up and witness the true power of science. With a huge smile on his face, Impey looks over at the ignition switch. All right, let's set this thing off together. On the count of 3, we'll both flip the switch. Got it? Ready when you are. Impey places his hand on the switch, and I place mine gently over his. Here we go, and we're all gonna die. Right. I take a deep breath. 3. I look over at Impey and see a serious expression. 2. This is a dream shared between Impey and me. I would laugh my ass off if they both just blew up. 1. But this is still just our first step. Ignite! The cannon goes off with an intense blast and a cloud of dust, sending the shell high into the sky. In the moonlight, the shell seems to be sucked into the night sky and disappears. Or so I thought. Suddenly, it looks as if there are 2 moons shining bright in the sky. The shell's own mid-air blast sparkles in the darkness. It's drawn straight to the moon, taking our dreams with it. It's beautiful. I say it in awe with a sideways glance at Impey. He sits motionless, staring up at the shell's meteoric rise into the sky. Aren't you happy, Impey? You're getting closer to realizing the dream that you and the old man had. That's not quite right. The dream belongs to the old man and me, and you too. He looks away from the sky and turns to me, then says in a quiet voice, there's something I wanted to tell you if this experiment went well. Question mark, question mark, question mark. They just keep getting better. They just keep getting better. They're beautiful. I know what it says. I looked away because I can't handle it. Spacey, will you marry me? Oh. Okay, we don't get to kiss Van Helsing, and we don't get to marry any of them, but we get to... Oh, well, I mean, Victor pretty much threw us down on the bed and almost molested us, which I'm okay with. But he got a little frisky with us now. We're getting married here. Why do we get cock-blocked and like all the... What the hell, Route? What the hell, game? Damn it, game. These unexpected words make my heart stop. Then my non-existent heart begins to pound, and I feel my cheeks flush. Can I just tell you, the limited edition cover for the PS Vita limited edition was a image of all of them in their wedding finery. I don't know if I posted that one on Twitter or not. I do have it. I think it's a little blurry. Yeah, but that I couldn't get that one. Plus, I already had the PS Vita game, so of course I got the PlayStation 4 one, because why not have it on every fucking thing I can have it on? But yeah, so I think we get married in the second one to all of them. That's going to be fabulous. I've posted some images of the little weddings and things that I found, but I think that's in the fan disc one, so that's lovely. I love that. Impey. He gets so close to me that I can feel his breath and speaks with great gravity. We promised each other one day a year ago that we would stay by one another's side. Yes? Just as we promised, we've been here all this time, and I still have poison in me and he still sticks by me. That's lovely. The first thing I see when I wake up and the last thing I see before I go to sleep is your beautiful face. How? How does that work? We live in the same house and we've been chasing the same dream together. Yes? But I want to make more tangible promise to you that I'll never ever let you go. So that's why... marriage? Yeah. What do you say? Impey stares at me. There's still so many problems surrounding us. I'm not human, but a homunculus carrying a horologium within me. There's poison running through my body, and I can't even kiss Impey. But I say yes. Oh, and I cry. Any doubts I might have are blasted away by the light of the ascending cannon projectile and Impey's smile. None of these things are even obstacles for us. We're always together now, and I'm very happy. I'm seriously thinking that I might just cut this into 2 fucking parts, so I know I didn't end the prior part and start this one, but I will do it. Probably because this is over an hour right now, and we still got to look at all the CGs, and then we still got to do the last scene, and so I'm probably going to cut this. So when you're watching this, you'll probably have already seen me cut it, but I obviously was recording it in one bulk part, but it's over an hour right now, and it's like, we're going to have to cut it. So we should have cut it before we came back on the normal path, so I'll probably do that. So you'll probably see this in 2 parts, so there you go. But can you promise me that you can make me happier? Impei smiles and puts his arm around my shoulder as he looks up at the sky. If you didn't have poison in you, I bet he could. Of course, you can count on me. The dream Impei and I share will continue to move forward. Right now, our dream is to go to the moon. But even if we're able to make that a reality someday, we'll probably start chasing after some new dream. Please don't have kids. That's going to ruin it for Spacey over here. The Spacey's going to ruin it. That's how it will always be. I'm going to walk toward my dreams alongside this precious man. Oh my god, I hope we get married to all of them in the second one. I'm going to lose my shit. Spacey is going to lose her shit if all of a sudden we get to get married. If not, I have Van Helsing's ass to make me feel better. Honest love. Oh, okay. So let's go into... No, that's actually not what I wanted to do. I don't want to go to pathogenesis. I wanted to go into... memory trunk. So let's actually... I just want to see something. Where's the... Oh, yeah. Okay, so we did. We got a Nemo one. So we got the Nemo one. So we'll probably get, like, maybe 1 or 2... We'll probably get the... I'm curious as to where this one's going to come in. Because, like, these are in the normal path. We didn't get a and then so's that All of Us Together one. These ones were in Van Helsing's. We didn't get one in Victor's. That was Nemo. I mean, that was in Impei. So, like, I'm just curious. We didn't get one in Victor's, which is weird. But anyway. Sorry. We will look at the things after because we have to get the last image, which is going to be in our secret scene. So, extras. Wait. Look at the little I'm sorry, but the little Van Helsing is still my favorite. And those are the little chibis that are on the pins that I got in the limited edition. And they're fucking adorable. And Van Helsing is so mad. The Impei one is so fucking adorable. I've got to be honest, I think out of all of them, Saint Germain is my favorite when we get to him. He's fucking ridiculous. Okay, so let's see the hidden scene, guys. The sky is blue and mostly clear. A few fluffy white clouds shine in the sun. The sun beats down on everything else as well. It's so hot. I mumble to myself, squinting from the brightness of the day. This happens on a hot day after I've begun to become used to life with Impei. Impei continues to work on his equipment to get to the moon, as he does every day. Okay, so this is probably in between the end and maybe the... It's always before the last scene that we just get at the end of the path, but it's usually sometime during when we all live together. Well, except for Van Helsing's was not. Victor's was kind of when we were all there and we were helping him garden one day. This seems like it's in that sometime in that year. So, I've come to ask what he'd like for a snack during his break. Impei continues working on his machinery. Impei continues working on his machinery. Here I go again. Now go get it. He must be playing fetch with the dog. Cece spins in a circle, then goes right after the flying ball. Seeing his sharp and precise movements, you'd never know that he has a prosthetic leg. He catches the ball in his mouth after it bounces once. Then, without even slowing down, he runs back to Impei. A new record! Nice! You're amazing, Cece! He wrestles with the dog for a moment, and Cece looks as happy as he could be. You both get so much energy when it gets hot out. Oh, did you see his amazing act just now? Yes, it was great. I think Cece's getting faster and faster. In response to my comment, Cece barks boastfully as if happily brushing off my compliment. And he's warmed up to you so much. I know, I'm so moved. I thought he'd never warm up to me. I can't help but grin, seeing his happy smile. I'm remembering everything they went through before becoming such good friends. After everyone left the mansion, Impei asked me for a favor. From here on out, it would be just me, Impei, and Cece, 2 humans and a dog living together. Well, a human, a vampire, and a dog, sweetie. So he wanted to take this opportunity to become closer to Cece. He wanted to learn from me, since Cece had liked me from the moment we first met. To be honest, I don't remember doing anything special. But I'd like it if the 2 became good friends, and there was no reason for me to not help him. Strategy 1. Pretend to be Spacey. I hid behind Impei as he spread his arms and called Cece's name. By doing this, we wanted Cece to make an association that Impei and I were the same. He looks, the dog was like, his eyeballs are like, fuck no. Ah, look how cute you are! Little puppy face! But he gracefully bypassed Impei and found me wherever I was hidden. So that strategy ended in failure. Strategy 2. We're all the same species. Impei wore a dog suit to see things from Cece's perspective and to break the ice. There was so much wrong with this plan. Impei put on the finished suit and jumped out in front of Cece, shouting confidently, "Oh, please fucking show me him in a costume, in a dog costume." But things went as I expected. Cece was afraid of him, and this plan failed as well. We kept trying a variety of ideas after that, but none of them worked. When we were out of any other ideas, we decided to go with our last resort. We went to the trouble of visiting Victor and had him develop a perfume that smelled just like Cece's favorite food. Impei would wear that fragrance and try to get Cece to like having him around. It was a crazy plan. However, it was far more effective than we could have hoped. You smell like dog food. That's so unattractive. Good thing we can't touch him, because I don't think there's any way I would be having sex with him if he smelled like fucking dog food. We'd be like, "You smell like dog food." You're trying to impress the dog. It doesn't work on me. So I'm not gonna touch you for a while. I hope you're okay with that. But we can't, so. Oh, Impei! Whoa! It's working! Nice! Come on! Come on! Oh! Finally, Cece jumps into Impei's arms, all on his own. Yeah! I did it! I finally did it! Stop licking me so much, Cece. You've suddenly got so much love to give. Look, he's so excited about the fucking puppy. Ow! Hey! I know you're excited, but no biting. Quit it! Impei, he's probably serious. Oh, ow! Ow, 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 ow! Cece! He thinks I'm food! This is terrible. Cece, no eating Impei! You'll make yourself sick! No! Uh-huh? Did the love of my life really just say something so mean? Ow! So that's basically what happened. For some reason, ever since that incident, Cece has warmed up to Impei. Impei rejoiced, saying that his feelings finally got through to the dog, but perhaps after biting him all over, Cece decided that Impei was a toy. I can't seem to shake this theory. In any case, it's true that they're a great deal closer now. Cece has definitely stopped biting Impei as much as he used to. I'm sure he thinks of Impei as a friend now. Maybe not quite his master yet. Man, it's hot today. That myth humans believe about vampires hating the sun is really true right about now. I know, it's really hot. Ever since I stepped outside today, the heat has been clinging to my body. I feel like I might collapse if I stay out here too long. Oh, I know. Mr. Impei has come up with a brilliant idea. Wait right there. Pool party? We're gonna turn the water rancid, but... Impei? He snaps his fingers, then runs around to the back of the yard. Cece and I share a puzzled look. What could this brilliant idea be? We both cock our heads in the exact same angle. Impei returns not 5 minutes later, carrying a huge machine. Several long flexible pipes are dangling from some kind of box. Impei, what is that? Sprinkler? This extraordinary item brings up well water with the flick of a single switch. That sounds like an amazing invention. The main device is already set in the well, so all we need to do is turn it on. Impei activates his device and the box begins to shake. Oh, might as well take these off before the water comes. Oh my god, is he gonna get naked? Jesus. Oh dear. He took his clothes off. I don't know why, but Impei suddenly starts taking his clothes off. Should I take mine off too? Oh my god. Are you sure? Yes, please. I mean, that's probably not a good idea in front of me, so why don't you just keep your clothes on? But yet is he naked? I'm sure he's in pants, but still. I'm just gonna take my clothes off. Should I take mine off? Yes. I mean, no. I mean, I don't know how to answer that. It's very gentlemanly of him to have said no. Because let's be honest, that wouldn't be happening in real life. If you say so. If I can cool down without taking my clothes off, all the better. As we're talking, I notice that the long pipe Impei is holding has begun to wriggle, making some bubbling noises. This is something inappropriate about this whole thing. Time to add some hydration to the scorching summer. Come on, cold water. Whoa! Cold water suddenly splashes in my face. Oh. Look at the dog! Oh! I mean, he's like half naked. Okay. The Van Helsing one is still better. I just like how these ones are so fan servicey and they're like, hello, we get to see them how, like, we're ripping Victor's clothes off and then we see that and then Van Helsing's ass and like, I can't. I'm not going to be able to handle the other two. I can't. Van Helsing's is still by far the one that will make me fall off my fucking bouncy ball. This one isn't bad though. I'm just glad Van Helsing's was better. I'm just saying, we didn't get to kiss him, so it goddamn well better have been sexier. It's cold. Sorry. It might have been a little too strong. Even as he apologizes, Impei is even wetter than me and certainly seems to be enjoying it. I'm not saying we're not. Look at the dog, though. The dog is so fucking cute. Cece at his side barks with joy. And I like it too, of course. It's cold, but it feels good. You like it? It's best just to bathe in some water on days like these. In any case, your beauty is raised to whole new levels when you're soaked like that. Huh? I don't think I'm any different. What are you talking about? It's totally different. I mean, hello, you know, he's dripping wet and half naked, so come on. It's different. We're just dripping wet. Water dripping from your hair, skin glistening with droplets, your soaking clothes clinging to your feminine curves. Oh my god, keep it in your pants. All lies, of course. I apologize, Lord Cece. I was only kidding, really? What could he be talking about? I like how naive we are. It's adorable. Oh, that's right. I'll show you something nice. I'm sorry, my eyes are the size... my eyes are now the size of Spacey's. This is why they draw her with eyeballs the size of a human head. Because that's the way my eyes are. I'll show you something nice. Oh, yeah? Really? Okay. Something nice? He tells me to watch, then adjust the direction of the pipe. What we see next over our heads is... Aw! Wow, a rainbow! 7 curves of color float in the blue sky, enveloped by a glittering spray of water. That's better. I knew he wasn't going to show us, but I was thinking he was going to show us, but that's where my mind goes. Oh! Something nice, huh? Let's just not oversell it, okay? I never thought I would see one so close. Almost close enough to touch. And then that's a worse line to read after that last. I know we're talking about the rainbow, but oh my god. Spacey needs to stop playing this game. Wow, you really can do anything, Impei. Of course. I'm a man who can create even a rainbow for the woman I love. I can't read. Impei playfully hoists the pipe, and the rainbow shines even brighter. It's like a projecting of the inside of his heart. To me, it's the most beautiful rainbow that I've ever seen. All that just to get a shirtless CG. That's cute, though. Okay, so now... Let's go check out our CGs. Oh, we get to do St. Germain's route next. I'm so excited. Okay, so we're going to go through. Boop! Oh my god, and I figured out how to... Wait, hold on. Well, I can't do... Oh, I can't do it now. Oh, there we go! I figured out how to zoom it, guys. Look, we can zoom it and move around. I figured out how to do it. Oh. Oh, see, because we can do this and we can zoom it. We can zoom out. Yay! I figured out how to zoom it! Because it... Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. No, Nope. Nope. Are you sure you want to stop scene playback? Yes, I didn't want to play back the scene. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to click the scene. Okay. So it says to pinch out, but it's not. It's these thingies. You click the controls. Yay. Okay, anyway. So see, because then you get this one and you're like, well, what the fuck if I can't zoom? Hold on. Wait. No, and it's backwards. That's the hard part. You have to go up in order for it to go down. It's hard. So see, there's that. Look at his face. He's like a goddamn cartoon character. It's fucking great. And I think, is this one? Yeah, this one has the, And then you can see the little background. Oh, look at it. We're gonna zoom back in. Hold on. No, I can't get the controls right because it's backwards. Oh, I never know which is the end. Because unfortunately, like, you can do and then it'll restore, but it doesn't. I wish it would just, instead of that going back, it would show difference. Sorry. I never remember how to, like, navigate. This one is still one of my favorites. Look at him! Look at him! He's so cute! Oh my god, guys. That's a beautiful one. That's beautiful, not gonna lie. But I still think that one's cute. This is still my favorite, I think. This is one of my favorites. I just love that one. I love it this way with his eyes like open, slightly looking at her. That's beautiful. I fucking love that one. That one melts my heart. That one's beautiful too. I don't think there was a difference on this one, is there? Oh, there is. Oh, that's okay. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't restore. Damn it. There we go. And then, of course, our fan service one. Yeah. They, like, have the dog strategic. It'd be funnier if he wasn't wearing his whole entire jumpsuit and you're like, and the dog is just there to keep our behinds out of the gutter. But thank God he's half dressed at least. But I still think that one is beautiful. But this one is still... That, I think, is still my goddamn favorite. So we're going to wrap this up here, and we're going to leave it on this one, because this is one of my favorites. So like I said, this has probably been split into 2 parts, hopefully, because otherwise it's like an hour and 20 minutes. So that's really fucking long. So I'm probably going to end up, or have, by the time you see this, cut this so that when we are done with the normal path, I'll end it. And then this will be our last part. So this is our last part, obviously, of Impei's route. We've done everything. We've seen all of the paths. And when we come back in the next part, we will be going down the repeated skippings to go through St. Germain's route. So, yeah. And then we are 1 step closer to unlocking Lupin, which I'm very excited about. But I'm actually very excited to go down St. Germain's route because he's such a fucking mystery. I feel like we know nothing. We get nothing in him except for him stabbing Finis, and it's like, what the fuck? What the hell just happened? And he's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I'm so nice and lovely, and I stab people. And you're like, bitch, there's something secretive about you, and I don't know what it is, but I want to know. So I'm kind of excited to see his story and all his CGs, and then we get to do Lupin, guys. Oh my god, we are 3/5 of the way through this game, and I feel like we're so close to the end, and it makes me happy. It's like, yay! Oh my god, I can't wait to see everything, but then it's sad because I don't want to finish this game, but we still have a whole other one, so. Yeah, and I was actually going to post up a video. I started to record it like, oh, all the different games I have after we're done with Future Blessings. But I'm like, by the time we finish that one, it'll be fucking like 2020. And then it's like, why am I planning this now? Ugh, so maybe eventually I'll put up a video of all the different, when we get closer in Future Blessings, like when we're at this point in Future Blessings, and be like, here's all of the other Otome romance novel games that I have, because I have a fucking ton of them, guys. I have, like, a bunch on Steam. There was only about 3 or 4 of them that I was going to pull off of Steam to, like, post up. But I have so many for the PS Vita because Axis localized a bunch of them recently, I feel like. They came out with 3 so far this summer. I think there was like even Future Blessings came out. I bought like 6 or 7. I had 3 from last year, this one included. And then I just bought like 6 or 7 new ones, and there's still another one coming. I mean, they're just I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't care. I like it, and I hope they keep doing it. But yeah, so maybe, let's see, we're gonna have at least 10 parts for Saint Germain's route, probably another 10. I mean, we probably, by the time this fucking, I mean, it's not even June right now, guys. It's literally not even June, and I have this recorded straight through, let's see, hold on. What part is this? This is gonna be part like 50, I think. This is like mid-June by the time this is gonna fucking post. So we'll be into July before we get into fucking Lupin's route. So yeah, maybe I'll consider when I'm getting closer to the end of Future Blessings to post up a video so that we know what you guys want to see next. Just because it's way too early to plan, and yet I want to plan. I want to just line them up and be like, but I can't. I just can't. Like, I want to start playing some of them now, like in conjunction with this, but I can't because it'll ruin this one for me, and I just want to focus on this, and I don't want to take away from it, but I'm just so excited about playing this one and all the other ones, and we got so many. I'm like, oh my god, we've got enough fucking Otome romance novels to fill like fucking 6 years. And yet I do a part a day. And I probably could have freaking left this one part, but it's an hour and a half now, so holy shit. Anyway, I am going to wrap this up here, and I will see you guys next time, and we will be on Saint Germain's route. So, yay! Okay, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.